Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Timely Action Hour. My name is Aiden, I'm your host, and today I've got something special for you. So today I want to do a unboxing and review of this action figure. This is the DC Direct Superman from the Return of Superman, Reign of the Superman, however you want to call it. So we have the Superman logo. Here is the price. It was $22.49 plus sales tax. This is not for children under the age of 3 years old, so parents, please be wary of that because your child might accidentally put a piece in their mouth and choke. So please don't do that. And here we have the side with Superman. Got the bubble. And here we have the other figures in the wave. We have the Rebirth Batman, Speed Force Flash, and New 52 Nightwing. And here is a little read-up on it in both English and French, if you are so interested in reading that. And yeah. So this is sculpted by a gentleman named Paul Harding, who is credited right here at the very bottom. And yeah, so this DC Essentials line, I've never bought any of these figures until I bought this one, which I bought at the time of recording a few weeks ago. So I really like the box. It is really cool. This is when Superman came back to life. He had a beard and a mullet, but with this they decided to go with the 5 o'clock shadow and his regular haircut. Now, let's open this bad boy up. Alright, so I have got him out of the box, and here is a close-up. First impressions, I'm very pleased with how this figure looks. I like the well-defined musculature and the face sculpt, and really, I just think that this is a good-looking figure. Now, going over articulation, he can do a 360-degree turn of his head. He can look up slightly, look down slightly, and there is a cut at the deltoid, so he can lift his arm up that much. He can twist it. Then there is the bicep twist, double jointed elbow. He can twist his wrist and go up and down with it. Then we have the hip swivel. There is an ab crunch. So he can't crunch very far forward, but he can crunch back quite a bit, and doesn't really disrupt the motion or look. But you know, some people might say that this is a bit too far up because you can slightly see on the inside, but I'm fine with it. He can kick up. He has double jointed knees. There is a cut at his shin, so if I get it unstuck, I could twist it. He can rock his ankle, point his toes down, point his toes up, and yeah, that is as articulated as he is. Also, there is the thigh swivel. I guess mine is just really stuck, so I don't really want to mess with it too much, but you can see the cut, so you know that it can do that. So, as I said, this is based on the Reign of the Superman story arc when Superman was resurrected by the Eradicator, which is a Kryptonian robot, and he, as I said, had a mullet and a beard upon his resurrection, but here they decided to go with the classic Superman haircut. including the curl on his forehead, and they decided to go with the 5 o'clock shadow look. Now this, you're thinking, is, hey, that's not Superman's classic suit. No, it's not. It is his black suit, which absorbs solar rays to help him heal, because Superman from the 1950s onward derived his power from the sun. So this absorbs solar energy and transfers it into his body so that he can heal after going through the ordeal of dying and being resurrected. That was very traumatic for him. I don't know if they really delved into that, but I haven't finished that story yet, so no spoilers. But I will spoil it for you when I ultimately review it. Time of recording, I have not yet done it, but I will in the future. Just trying to turn these buys. It's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So, yeah, I really like the black and silver paint on this. Looks really good, and it definitely resembles what Dan Jurgens and the other artists working on Superman were drawing at that specific time. So I really, really like it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and while you're down there, please suggest any future videos. And if you are new to my channel and want to check out more action figure reviews or video game gameplays or comic book reviews or movie updates, then please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. And in the description of this video, I will leave the links to my social media profiles, as well as my Patreon page and my Spring store. So if you would like to support the channel financially, that would be greatly appreciated. So here is the at this point he had shaved, but this is what Superman looked like with his mullet in the black suit. He had the blasters, as I had said, to fight robots, and a bandolier with cartridges. And here he is with Steel and Superboy, and this is not his son, nor is it him as a teenager time displaced. This is a clone of him made by Lex Luthor. And Steel is a man named John Henry Iron, who Superman had saved, and after Superman died, he became Steel and constructed this suit of armor and this cool hammer to help the people of Metropolis. Now, here is the comic book version, and here we have the toy version. So, overall, it's a pretty close recreation of the suit, and as I said, I really like it. So, he's very posable. For example, let's have him in a flight pose. So, da-da-da. We can also crunch him up a bit so it's a little smoother. Twist him so it gives it a bit of more character. So yeah. Whoosh. Now, it does not come with any accessories, so, which kind of sucks. I would have liked to have seen something like, I don't know, the blaster that he had. He had this laser gun that he used to fight robots with when he was resurrected. And you know, I would also like to see like a heat vision effect that you can attach onto the face, or a Arctic breath that you can also attach on there. But I'm just happy with a very cool looking figure that resembles a dark time in Superman's history. Because if you haven't already, please check out my review of The Death of Superman, where I talk about how it really was just a marketing scheme to get more people to buy Superman comics, and it worked, obviously. People bought the series leading up to Superman's death, and Then afterwards they did the funeral issue, then they did the world's reaction to Superman's death, and then we got to see the reign of the Superman, where it's characters trying to take up the mantle of Superman, and then eventually he was resurrected and he looked somewhat like this. But overall, I think that this is a really cool action figure. I'm glad I purchased it, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching the National Time Reaction Hour. Once again, my name is Aiden, the host. Thank you so much for watching. At the time of recording, this is right around the time Christmas is next week, so I'm gonna take a break and then I'll release more videos in the new year. So if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely hope that you have a wonderful day, a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, and a Happy New Year. God bless us, everyone. Goodbye.